Maicie, congratulations on entering the Showgirl. Can you just give us some of you've grown up in Finley, you've lived here all your life, and I'd just like you to give us some of your experience, your first experiences of the Finley show.
Hello everyone. My first experience of the Finley show was actually my father dressing us up in the fire brigade little suits, and we'd go in the old fire truck around the show because he was a part of the firefighter committee. So that was one of my first experiences of the show.
That's good. Now I looked at your resume and you're studying early childhood education, and how's that going and where do you think that's going to take you?
So I'm halfway through my diploma, thanks to my amazing boss who's here tonight. She pushed me to go for that. I'm heading to Cambodia in January to volunteer in a school, and hopefully to Africa after that. I hope to be a director one day, like my boss, and inspire all the kids just like she does.
Thanks, that's great. I guess the other thing is, what do you hope to get out of being a Showgirl?
I entered Showgirl to show the younger generation below me that Showgirl is something that everyone can do. It's not just a fashion parade, and that you get public speaking, confidence, and you learn etiquette at the weekend away.
All right. Thank you very much. Would you like to say anything? I'd like to now ask Shania Bentley to come up next.
Hello.
Hello, Shania. Sorry, I'm not an expert at using these things either. Just going to ask you some similar questions. I guess you're working in agriculture now, and you're working locally. Are you enjoying that, and what are you actually planning to get out of the job you have at the moment?
Yeah, so for everyone that doesn't know, I work for Nathan Everingham & Co. in Finley. I'm a trainee stock and station agent, and hopefully one day I will be qualified and confident enough to auctioneer and sell and prepare cattle for market.
That sounds great. And your interaction with the show, the things that you've been involved in around and visiting the show and being involved in?
Yeah. So my first interaction in the show was with the school. I showed cattle with the Shorthorns, and 2 years ago I was a participant of the Finley Showgirl, and I became runner-up. So I've become here again to hopefully win and encourage more girls to step up and not be scared in the rural side of things.
That's good. I mean, that school program that the Finley High School had is fairly unique, I think, and it's obviously encouraged a lot of people into showing cattle and sheep and chooks and things. Do you think that's helped a great deal in getting you started?
Yeah, definitely. I hadn't actually showed cattle before that, and it definitely made me step out of my comfort zone and prepare cattle properly, and I learned a lot from that.
That's good. And I guess the same question to you. What do you hope to get in the end out of the Showgirl, being a part of that?
Yep, so as I said before, I hope to encourage more women in agriculture to step out and not be scared to sort of show their abilities to everyone, and what's the word? Not to stand back and speak up, really.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. If I could have Michelle Barnes up next.
Hi.
Michelle, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Michelle, you've grown up in the area. You're the youngest of our contestants. I think you're still in Year 12.
Yes, I'm currently in Year 12, starting Year 12. Just had a week of trial exams, nearly done.
So it's a pretty nervous time for you. You've got a lot on your plate at the moment.
Yes, but I always love a challenge, I'm always up for it, and I'm always busy, and I love being busy.
Okay, I'll ask you a similar question. You've obviously, growing up in Finley, spent a bit of time at the Finley show. What's the part you enjoy most about the show?
Oh, there's so much to choose from, but my favourite part's just watching everyone have a go, participate, and there's a section for everyone. There's the cooking, the show, showing the horses, the cattle, the sheep, the chooks, the flowers. No matter what, someone's always got a chance, and I love seeing people win, having a chance. Even if they don't, they're still happy because they entered and their name is in it. And then it's just amazing to see the results of so many people.
That's good. I think it is a unique opportunity for everyone to participate. I guess you're in Year 12. Have you got any plans around what you plan to do once you finish high school?
Yes, after Year 12 I'd like to go into radio, as I like to do speaking and public speaking. I also entered this as a chance to improve my public speaking and represent my show society. I am going to do a radio camp next year in August, and I'm also going to continue my 2 jobs and do a barista course in the meantime.
Sounds like you're going to have a full program. Thank you. And finally, I'd like to invite up Georgia McGrath.
Hello.
G'day, Georgia.
How are you?
Good. Now you're going to get it. You've got it. You're the lucky last. You've got a rough idea what I'm going to ask you.
I need to sign all the questions.
So I guess you've grown up here. You've grown up, and you're now out working in agriculture. What are your ambitions around agriculture at the moment?
So I've grown up in Finley. I've been here all my life. I'm currently on a gap year. I finished high school last year, and I'm working for Michael and Kate Hawkins on their property on the other side of Berrigan. That's really interesting. I'm learning a lot there. I'm enrolled into agribusiness in Geelong at Marcus Alden College next year. So that's a 2.5-year course, and then hopefully it'll lead me into preferably the wool industry. It really interests me. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities within agriculture, especially for women, and so exciting times ahead.
That's good. I guess you've got some insight into the wool industry, given your father's background.
Yeah, just a slight foot in the door there.
That's good. And again, I'll ask you about your memories of the show and your participation, perhaps, in parts of it.
Well, actually, it used to be my favourite time of year. Get Dad up on Father's Day and drag him along to the show so we could show him our little veggie creatures we made in the pavilion. And I did Little Miss Showgirl when I was younger, and the horse side of things, eventing in the Finley show, that's where I've been most involved in.
Oh, that sounds good. And I guess the final question to you is, what do you hope to get out of being an entrant in this showgirl?
Well, a lot of personal development is coming out of this. It's quite daunting, actually, speaking in front of so many people. And I think it is character building and public speaking, and hopefully it'll help me later on in life. I'm not as nervous.
That's good. No, well, thank you.
Candidates this year was amazing, and as I've already said to the girls after their interviews, as each girl walked out of the room, we would look at each other and just, oh my gosh, how do we choose? There were some things between all of these girls that made it very difficult. They were all very professional, they were all very positive, and all very enthusiastic about our town and about agriculture and about the opportunities in our town, which we were really invigorated in ourselves to hear so much enthusiasm from 4 wonderful young women. I would agree that it is only the start. I was a 1992 Miss Finley Showgirl and obviously went to the next level. And it can be a daunting task the first time that you speak publicly or you are interviewed. Some girls haven't been in front of an interview panel before, so that was very daunting, but they all carried themselves incredibly well. One of the things that we found really positive amongst all of the girls as well was a term that I use is social wisdom. So their understanding of the community and the needs of their community, but also the greater society as well, and we found that really positive amongst the girls. So thank you very much. It's been an honour to meet all of you, and we wish you all very well. We know that you will all be great ambassadors for our town, wherever you end up, whether it's here or anywhere else, and certainly great contributors to society as a whole. So thank you.
Thank you.
Right, I'll ask the other two judges to come up and join us, and I'll also ask Mr. Keith Kennedy, who's the president of the Show Society, to come forward to say.
Thanks, Farrell. When Kate Mueller asked me to be on the panel of judges, I thought, well, I won't say anything to Kate for a few weeks, and maybe she'll forget me and ask me to go and get somebody else. I've had experience at judging before, but not with you, these gorgeous young girls, and really it was actually a privilege to work with Gabrielle and Bridget. Gabrielle and Bridget. It's been a pleasure working with those two girls and discussing, you know, the questions and the answers that these girls provided. So it was, as Gabrielle said, a very difficult decision, but we did have to come to a conclusion. We did come to a decision, and we chose Maicie Close as our Finley Showgirl.
Oh, this, I mean.
Our next award goes to Shania Bentley. And our runner-up, Georgia McGrath and Michelle Barnes.
Okay, thank you. I'm sure we none of us would have emptied that. I think there's still got a bit of work to do. You're stuck down in the hole. Oh, is that what you have assistance for? Well done. And I guess we'd like to get some photos with the judges, with the contestants, but again, I think if we could all put our hands together for the... Thank you.